Grandma Naked Studios. Grandma Naked Studios. Grandma Naked Studios. Grandma Naked Studios? Grandma Naked Studios with a question mark is what it should be. I mean, everyone needs a rebrand. And every time I tell it to somebody, they just look back at me and say, Grandma Naked Studios with a question mark. So, win-win. Grandma Naked Studios could use a rebrand. So can fucking Ukraine and the Murdaugh family. Dude, I'm so mad that I saw on my Instagram, it said Murdaugh guilty. This happened right now. So whatever reference of time that helps with. What annoys me is that I just started the Murdaugh Murders documentary on Netflix yesterday. This is what bothers me. And this trial has been running like parallel to the hype of this Netflix documentary. You don't find these gems. It's like if if there was a documentary for OJ as he's like driving the Bronco on the 101 or wherever it was. You know, it's such a rare catch. Somebody at work started talking to me about the documentary. I'm like, I'm about to catch this live. Give me nothing. And this reminds me of back when like Game of Thrones came out and fucking Danny, Broken Arm Danny. My little brother is always called him Broken Arm Danny because for some reason Danny spent 70% of his high school career in a cast. He's a sweetie. He doesn't deserve it. But I remember Game of Thrones. He ruined the Red Wedding for me, bro. Because Danny was just all over Twitter. Like back then, he was just like fucking anything. If you were following the same show as Danny Giraldo, you would have to block him. Unless you were live. This guy was live tweeting like fucking like the bros on Guy Code. Like Pete Davidson fucking. We would just give away the whole, and I forgive him. I love the kid. Miss you, buddy. And that's what this felt like. And I'm just scrolling through, and I'm looking at my feed like this because I know I have a documentary ahead of me. And Murdaugh is a name that just screams at you when you catch it. So I've been like ducking, but I don't know which one it was. Jerry News, you stupid. I don't know who it was who posted the headline. It just goes Murdaugh guilty, and I'm like, I get it. It's your job. But I think the satisfaction that the general population can get, right, from like catching that document. This is all about me. This is all about me. Sociopath. I am gonna be on Netflix, and it's gonna have nothing to do with comedy. So sit back, guys. Grandma Naked Studios. I don't know what else. Oh, old friend of mine, Eric, hit me up this morning. He's like, dude, a friend of ours, Jesse, has a bone to pick with us. He's like, that Jesse, a friend of ours, lost his mother about 2 months ago, and that apparently, eventually, he posted about it on Instagram, and I guess it seemed like me and Eric had looked at it, and then never commented or reached out to him about it. Truth is, we didn't know. Truth is, we probably were tapping through stories, but I don't blame Jesse at all. I lost my dad when I was 20. I remember I lost my dad, and it was like 2 weeks later, someone kind of a friend of mine who hadn't reached out about my loss yet was asking for a favor, which is fine. Business as usual. I do favors. My self-esteem is wrapped to doing favors for people, so let's get real. But because it came in at that bad time, and he hadn't acknowledged what was going down, I was just like, he was branded into my memory as a fucking ASCII asker needy bitch, you know, and it sucks. Sometimes, and you gotta see people face to face. Don't text message. Nah, they're friends for realsies. You know, we had a good moment. I'll see them face to face when I'm in Jersey. The thing was, I heard that Jesse was mad at us, and I was already developing but we're all on Instagram, and we scan through people's stories, and that's what we do. And I had to stop myself, and I'm like, fucking like the Murdaugh family, you needed to address the tragedy at hand, and not just work to defend your name. Grandma Naked Studios, we're back. Thank you for joining us.